Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Wayne Garcia.
And I'm Nora Hart. First on Fox, and this is some big news. A federal judge has decided that all Oregon inmates in state custody will soon get the COVID-19 vaccine.
And because of that decision, those inmates are now on track to get it before senior citizens. Of course, that is a big change.
We have team coverage tonight breaking down this new plan and what could happen next.
Yeah, there's a lot of information and a lot of questions surrounding this tonight. Let's begin this evening with Fox 12's Audrey Wheel.
Yeah, well, we reached out to the governor's office tonight with some of those questions, but they said that they're still reviewing this and what exactly it might mean. Now, this ruling puts Oregon's adults in custody in Phase 1A Group 2, and that group comes before educators who are getting vaccinated now and seniors who start becoming eligible for the vaccine next week.
In a ruling Tuesday, a federal judge ordered Oregon's prison inmates, known as adults in custody, be offered a COVID-19 vaccine as if they'd been part of Phase 1A Group 2 in the state's vaccination plan. The Oregon Justice Resource Center filed a class action lawsuit last spring, claiming the Department of Corrections wasn't doing enough to keep inmates safe and healthy during the pandemic, and since added that not having access to the vaccine violates their constitutional rights.
This is a correction for what was a noticeable and glaring omission from the initial priority lists.
Attorney Juan Chavez says this is not a case of inmates jumping the line, but rather joining the line where they should have been in the first place, alongside people who work in correctional facilities and people who live and work in long-term care facilities.
All of us can stay at home. All of us can wear masks and be assured that if I don't want to see another person, I don't have to. That's not a luxury that people on the inside have. And we've seen the consequences of that already.
To break down some of the key numbers here, the Department of Corrections has 13,000 adults in custody. Some have already been vaccinated for specific reasons. The latest numbers as of the first of this month show there have been 3,392 COVID-19 cases among inmates, and 42 of them have died. That's 2% of the state's total deaths. As far as where the state stands now in the rate of vaccinations, in the last week of January, Oregon gave anywhere from about 12,000 to 23,000 vaccine doses a day.
We're talking 1 day's worth of vaccines, and you could save a very vulnerable population in our state.
We asked the governor's office what this ruling now means for the vaccine timeline and how these vaccines will be distributed. A spokesperson told us, "We are reviewing this decision and any potential impacts it might have. Because this litigation is ongoing, our office won't be commenting further at this time."
We also reached out to the Department of Corrections and the Oregon Health Authority for some more details on this and what this might look like, but so far we haven't heard back. We will, of course, keep you updated as soon as we get any more of this information. Reporting live in Portland, Audrey Wheel, Fox 12 Oregon.